Once upon a time, in a small village cradled by ancient, whispering mountains, there lived a young man named Marco. At 24, Marco should have been filled with the energy of life, but instead he was a prisoner in his own mind. His thoughts were a relentless tide, a constant, chattering storm of memories and anxieties. He was haunted by the ghosts of past mistakes and paralyzed by fears of a future he couldn't control. This endless noise left him feeling deeply uneasy, perpetually tired, and he had long forgotten the simple, unforced act of smiling. True calm felt like a distant, foreign country he could no longer find on any map. But one day, a rumor came to him on the wind, a whisper of hope. It was said that deep in the hills, in a faraway village, lived a wise old man. He was once a renowned psychologist from the city, a man who had guided countless souls toward inner peace. Now, in the twilight of his life, he had traded the city's relentless noise for the quiet symphony of nature, offering his wisdom to those who sought him out. A spark of curiosity, the first he'd felt in years, ignited within Marco. He thought to himself, perhaps, just perhaps, this man can teach me what I have forgotten. And with that fragile hope, he packed a small bag and began his journey. After many days of arduous travel, Marco finally arrived at the village. There, on the outskirts, he found a small cottage, almost swallowed by lush green vines. And on the porch, sitting in perfect stillness, was the old man. His eyes were closed, his face a landscape of deep, untroubled peace. Marco approached hesitantly, his voice barely a whisper. "Grandfather," he began, "my mind, it never rests. It's a tempest of thoughts. I feel so lost. I am searching for peace. Can you help me?" The old man slowly opened his eyes. They were calm and deep, like still ponds. A gentle smile touched his lips. "So, you are looking for peace?" he said. "Then come with me. I have a small task for you." He led Marco to a small garden and filled a glass of water so completely full that even a single tremor could send a drop spilling over the edge. He handed the glass to Marco. "I want you to walk from here to the edge of the village and back," the old man instructed. "But you must not spill a single drop." Marco was confused. How could this simple challenge possibly address the storm in his mind? But his desire for answers was greater than his doubt. He accepted the glass, cradling it with immense care, and began to walk. The path was narrow and alive with the village's daily chaos. Children darted and laughed. Shopkeepers called out to customers. Dogs barked and chased each other through the dust. But Marco saw none of it. His entire world had shrunk to the surface of that water. His entire being was focused on the delicate balance within the glass. He moved with a slow, deliberate grace, his mind singular, his attention absolute. Finally, he returned to the old man's yard, his body tense, but his mission accomplished. "Grandfather," Marco said, a hint of pride in his voice, "I did it. Not a single drop was spilled." The old man nodded, his smile deepening. "That is good. But tell me," he asked softly, "on your walk, did you see the children playing their game by the well? Did you hear the melody of the blacksmith's song, or the joyful bark of the dogs?" Marco was startled. He thought for a moment, then shook his head. "No," he admitted. "I'm sorry, I didn't. I saw nothing. I heard nothing. My eyes, my mind, they were only on the water." "Exactly," the old man said, his voice gentle but firm. "And that is the secret that was always within you, waiting to be remembered. When you fill your mind completely with the present moment, with the task right in front of you, there is no room left for yesterday's regrets or tomorrow's anxieties. The fear, the confusion, the endless thoughts, they simply vanished. Your mind, for the first time in a long time, was not a storm. It was still. It was quiet. You were not in the past. You were not in the future. You were here. And in that here, you found the peace you were seeking. And in that instant, Marco understood. Peace was not a treasure to be unearthed in a distant village or a secret to be given by a wise man. It was the natural state of a mind anchored in the now. It was the profound calm that comes when we stop fighting the ghosts of the past and the shadows of the future, and simply engage with the reality of this single precious moment. He bowed his head in gratitude. "Thank you, grandfather. I understand now. To calm the storm, I must anchor myself in the present." As the sun dipped below the mountains, casting a golden glow over the land, Marco began his journey home. But he was not the same man who had arrived. The restless young man was gone, replaced by someone who carried a deep and quiet serenity within. He had not been given peace. He had been shown how to find the peace that was already his. If this story resonated with you, if it served as a gentle reminder to come back to the present, please give it a like and share it with someone who might need to hear it today. And if you'd like to join us for more journeys like this one, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and tap the bell so you never miss a new story. Thank you for watching and for spending this time with us. Until next time, take a deep breath and remember to be here now. Stay well and stay peaceful.